The will of God. Well, what does God want to do? When we're praying and we're going to ask and we want this mountain to be removed, or we want the enemy to be cast out, or we want this person to be healed, the first thing is, what does God want? Then the next thing is, what is God's timing? In this moment, is that what God wants? Not just God said yes, but then here's the date and here's the time. Then what's God's process for getting us there? It might take us through chemo. It might take us through heartache and pain and discord. And that might be the process to get to the will of God. That may be his way. That may be his timing. But then all of a sudden there comes the me. Then I show up. And I show up with what? My will. What do I want? God's will versus my will, sometimes there's a big old chasm, there's a big old gap, there's a whole lot of space between the two. And God wants us to close up that gap. And when we talk about relationship versus results, it's really about that gap being closed between what I want and what God wants. The last piece is that variable of, well, how much faith do I have? Faith, power in God, and results, it may have to do with the amount of faith I actually have. And so my power may vary. God really wants us to know that the measure of our faith makes a difference. The Bible even says without faith, it's what? Impossible to please God. We have to have this faith. God has the bigger picture. Remember his promise. He'll give the pause. He does have a plan and a process. He gives us the potential. He gives us the power. He allows us to overcome the devil, our desires to make the right decision.